right clicks, has a Quelling Blade, a lot of sustain.
Grave Chill doesn't affect him. It's a gyro. Mid is the Seb Lycan, Nisha gyro. But we're going to ignore the mid and the bottom lane because top lane, the lift up, the chilling touch, but the fish are there to block them out, and Capsor is blocked in. The damage done, and first blood goes to Fly. OG off to a cracking start once again.
Last time I saw Visage in the tri lane was probably during 648B. Sven Lina Visage, that's when tri lane was invented by Chinese team. Can't remember which one, but it was during ESWC in Paris.
Was it eHome too, but it's not free farm by any means. As the gyro continues that lead over the Lycan in the mid. Definitely looking towards the gyro for that level 6 or 7 rotation, but they'll move in. No tail, Cold Feet should snap. Sprout is there. But finally, Kinguin get themselves on the board.
Yeah, once they initiate the fight, okay, another Lucent Beam, that's going to be a death of Jarex. It's hard if they try to go on a hero during the nighttime. More when Lunas are in 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3 scenarios, they sometimes get Lunar Blessing level 2 on level 3, or they just get it on level 4. They just skip 1 point of Moonglaze just for the extra damage output, because it scales well. 8 damage per right click.
It's paying off, isn't it? That chilling touch with that 1 point in Lunar Blessing. I mean, the Glaive's not really doing too much like you're mentioning there, but they still get the kill as Nisha has made a rotation. Level 7 hits, comes on in and takes down Fly. S4 has killed off Pathos in the bottom lane as we're watching top, but here's the Sprout. Nisha caught, Treant's out. Fairy Fire to save his life and turns with a flat cannon to bring down the Treants one by one. And no one else entering the arena here, so Kinguin's 4 men.
Did you check my Twitter? You didn't even...
Today.
You even follow me, Gary.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I posted a great picture of 4-man Shrine. You should check it.
Okay, I will. I'll go and retweet it as well. Nisha, while we're talking nonsense, oh dear, Elisash has TP'd in. The Cold Feet, Seb runs back into the AA after taking the Cold Feet off, and it looks like the poor little AA hit and crit down, chasing Capsor now as Jirax lines up the Fisher, blocks off the Rubik's retreat, but without the shape OG to finish it off. One lane that we haven't really looked at, though, is bottom lane. S4, Arcane's Null Bottle, 41 and 12. The same CS pretty much as the Gyrocopter in the mid, while Sand King down at 32 and 1.
Oh, look at him just spamming Luna.
And Exocta is dead. The TP from this, no tail further.
And the Lycan healing is so ridiculous. 22 per second.
Yeah, with Helm and Feral Impulse.
Root, he got ensnared.
Yeah, the Dark Troll is there. Pathos with an Epicenter tries to turn his back onto No Tail. It's a good amount of damage as he does pop from the Caustic. Seb with Shapeshift ready could go and run towards Nisha here as he charges forward with the Wolves. S4 is slaying people elsewhere, but we'll keep our eyes on mid as the Gyrocopter swipe down. Lycan onto Elisash. The TP's coming through thick and fast. Capsule arrives, but Lycan sprinting away on all fours gets back to the nice, warm, cozy, cuddly time of Earthshaker there as the wolf
goes in aggressively. Yeah, this Rubik is only level 4, 10 minutes in. They don't really have kill potential. Another clap.
This Fisher's going to secure it as well. Jirax with the Enchant Totem slap, and down he goes. But yeah, $2 if you buy Kellogg's Cornflakes and get the little ticket at the back of that. Nisha moving in onto Seb. Fisher lined up. Hits the gyro. The homing missile will land, but the cooldown did not. They do have the Vortex there to follow through as Seb will finally die, but Kinguin in an awkward position. That Observer Ward scouted by the Wolves. Nisha TP successful as Leshrac doesn't quite get in on top of him fast enough, but they find the AA at the very least with a few nice body blocks from the Wolfie. S4 up to a dominating streak. And then Fly with a medallion. OG could start thinking about Roshan soon. The trouble is, No Tail, he's being eyed up. They'll move in on him. Epicenter there, and I think No Tail is dead. Should be able to clear up the Treants at the same time. Throws out the Wrath of Nature as Exotic Deer, half HP. Is Lycan going to go for this? Seb is sprinting in. TP quickly.
Fisher.
Do you have the damage? Not quite. Pathos does Burrow Strike, and that Fisher, not quite. Killing the Earthshaker here seems like a decent pick-off if you delay that Blink Dagger, but he's got Echo Slam. Scouted out by the Obs Ward. Cold Feet. Okay, the damage is just way too much. Jerax pings out and says there's a ward there, though, right?
Yeah, there, exactly. Top lane Lash is gonna kill Katsur, who's kind of out of position.
For him this time around.
Nope.
He's struggling to get arcane boots even.
Warcraft 3 surround, classic with the wolves and the centaur. Most of the players think, especially the Pawans, I need the Bloodthorn to silence the solo.
Or a Shadow Blade to run away and hide. A big Eclipse from Exotic Deer clears up Fly. That is the only kill they'll get right now, but a two-man Burrow Strike into the Ice Blast as well. They'll clear up the Earthshaker with no Echo Slam, nothing cast. OG caught pants down, trying to contest. Oh,
a real bro.
This is going to be big. Smoke into smoke, but Epicenter going to come first. Blink, Burrow onto Seb. With the Ice Blast there, the Lycan's gone. Well, Shrek coming into TP, but the Familiars, one of them drops, the other dies. It's tier 1 middle lane belongs to Kinguin here with the Glyph pop. Setting up, they're looking to fight. Jerax with that Blink Dagger you mentioned, level 3 Aftershock up now. Oh, he's got a big target here. There's a load of them in a creep wave, but he's not going to go. The Fisher, here we have it. Jerax in, two-man, Echo Slam. Patos, Blink Burrow into the back end as Jerax burnt down, but Katsur is gone. Sand King retreating away. Familiar follows with a quick stun. That could quite easily have been Gyro as well, right? If that Sand King hadn't stopped OG from transferring their targets from Rubik to Gyro. So Nisha going to be very thankful there the Sand King was around. As Gyro, top of the net worth now. For the first time, it's King.
Oh, he snipes him.
Drag it there to the bald man. Katsur, oh dearie me. Purge creep slows him. Lycan shape-shifting forward, and that's just quick and easy. Quick and easy. And a Fisher on Luna. Oh, hello. They've caught Exotic Deer. Do they have the follow-through, though? Familiar's chasing forward. Luna in trouble.
Just need the vision.
I mean, it's one hit from the Prophet here. As the Familiar does catch in with that nice little dunk stun down, and Luna dead for 43. Sand King, Blink Burrow with a cold feet, S4. And with Aegis and 16 Bloodstone charges, really doesn't... It does feel like she needs a bit more build-up time. Hurricane Pike is done, BKB on the way, but in comes the Blink Epicenter onto Fly. Well, Shrek looking to maybe continue this fight, but left alone to his own devices. He's 1 versus 3. Make that 4 or 5 as the rest of Kinguin come in, but S4, cold feet with the extra damage there, does finish him off. The TP BKB. No tail, in onto Rubik, takes him out. Elasash low, and the Fisher will deal a big blow there to the Ancient Apparition as Jerax doesn't get the enchant totem done, but they still find the kill. 4 heroes, and they can't do anything about it. They need to run away. And I love No-Tail, man. He understands the item build. Sometimes it looks stupid, but I love what he says. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Absolutely. Well, here comes the Gyro BKB, trying to pay off here as Lashrax denies. Fires up a Yule Scepter for himself. Seb retreats with a homing missile chasing him. Jerax still lurking around. Goes for a quick TP back home as OG disengaged from that nastiness. So 11 charges now over on S4. They had been popped before. Kinguin being sent back to their base, being held in, bunkered down. Vision, oh, not given. They couldn't get the lift or the Lucent Beam onto Prophet as he TPs out. Nisha down towards bottom lane. What happened there? Looking pretty rough as Lashrak moving into a BKB of his own after the Bloodstone Yules. Lycan, same story. Pipe and BKB for Seb going to be coming out as the fight starting to kick off. Lashrak has been caught here. A lot of damage thrown his way, but the Eclipse not doing anything. Exotic Deer is having to deal with all of these summons, and the Lycan comes in and runs out. Easy one for live in 5 seconds time.
Does he have BOTs? No, no gold. Maybe if he sells the bottle and the teleport, he's going to have enough. Yeah, he's doing it, man.
Come back into the fight.
Yes.
He doesn't sell the bottle for now, but he's 7 gold away. This Epicenter trying to bring down Fly, but he's so tanky with the Gravekeeper's Cloak and the Blink Echo. Jerax in on top of them. Kinguin, 3 heroes down, it looks like, as the Luna buys back, but there's nothing left in the tank. No Eclipse, no cooldown, no tier 3 and no barracks. This looks like it might be it. Doors are closing as OG slams it shut in front of Kinguin's faces. Exotic Deer and Nisha will have to try their damn hardest to keep this base alive, but defending bottom rack's not an opportunity. They move in towards mid. 17, 19, 30 seconds. These are big numbers, and I'm struggling to count them as Kinguin need to wait for their respawn timers to come through.
Yeah, this is definitely two set of Raxes, and they're gonna go for the third. They know that there's no Epi, there's no Luna. Luna feels really squishy now. No BKB has a defensive item in Hurricane Pike, but that's it. Big AA ulti, but is there any follow-up? Where's the Sanking? He's dead.
He is dead. They've got pipes. Well, they've got a pipe and a hood. But with that Ice Blast, they move high ground and clear up Seb. They were waiting around for a little while there, but I'm not sure why. Fly is caught. Katsaw, with that telekinesis grab, takes down the Visage. And they lose 1.5 lanes, 2 melee rounds. Roshan fast spawn in 25. They blink towards S4, and they've actually caught him here. With that telekinesis up, he's got Yule Scepter for the homing missile, buy some time. The damage seems to have already been done, though, as another Bloodstone Suicide arrives from the winner.
So does Kinguin.
Fly and No Tail. Shadow Blade forward. Oh dear. With that gem there, No Tail's dead. Oh gee, that was an absolutely bizarre.
Meanwhile, at their base, forced to use a glyph.
Oh, you're right. The Lycan's knocking on the door. I guess that was the plan then. Try and bait that fight to happen around the Roshan while the Lycan takes the base. But unfortunately for No Tail, wasn't able to survive long enough, and in comes the big bad wolf. Katsaw dropping low, dead to Seb. Patos Kinguin, they smoke as 5. They're looking for a pick off, and this pick, this fight, this could be Roshan for them as they find S4, blow him up pretty damn quickly. Why trying to retreat as No Tail and Jirax pairing up there to clear out the wave. Force some kind of retreat here, but it's Kinguin playing on the offensive yet again. BKB from Seb is available, but he's going to hold it for now. No teammates in the vicinity.
Eventually, yeah.
Potentially he kills off No Tail here with no BKB. Oh, he's got Shadow Blade. Do we have reveal? We do have Katsaw jumping in with a dust, and yeah, that will be the end of No Tail. Very quickly dispatching. Heading now. 3 Bloodstone charges on S4. Unfortunate for him, but No Tail. Nullifier. In towards Exotic Deer. Katsaw here with the lift back. Fisher will hold the Luna in place for now, but she's got BKB cheese. This is a hard kill in any circumstance. Seb moves in, but the damage, look at the physical right clicks, and S4 is BKB, not really doing too much here against the Luna Gyro. He will turn back towards El Lasash and take that AA with him, but Patos force in with the Burrow Strike.
Suicide.
Bloodstone Suicide, is it ready? Oh, it is. That's another one. Pudding.
Any big items? Gyro getting closer to his Satanic. They're gonna catch him.
That split Earth.
Just unlock him. Yes, they can.
No way. He has no buyback.
Are you serious?
He has no buyback. 65 gold until he has buyback. Oh, Nisha, dead for 80 seconds. This can't be how it ends for Kinguin. They've done so well coming back into this game. That is an absolute disaster.
Do the countdown. 47.
Let's just open it up. 43, 42, 41. Exotic Deer pops the BKB. 40. Tries to turn around and fight. 37 as Big Netted No Tail. He's got his BKB going. The glaives are bouncing and they get the kill. 31 seconds until the Gyro can return. But OG still looking pretty strong. BKB Jirax up and running. Turns back to fight. 22 seconds for Gyro to come back alive. But Kinguin, they're holding their base for now. As the 4 staff down to the low ground as Jirax retreats 10 gold away from Gyro buyback. He might not need it at this point. They will catch Jirax, but it's Katsaw who's turned around on until the epicenter and Patos arrives, killing off the familiars. Birds are dropping. Fly turns to fight, but it's S4. Stuck in the middle with you. Exotic Deer and El Lasash clear him up as Seb will retreat.
Fresh shard.
Here comes Jirax. You've got to respect the Earthshaker. Roshan dropping low, down to 500 HP. They move forward, catching out S4, but he BKBs up, and they've got the Aegis Cheese Refresher Shard already. Seb does take down the Ancient Apparition as No Tail. He's moved in bottom. Nullify and Orchid in towards that Sand King. Pops his BKB to try and stand and fight. The other fight, the second one in the mid lane though. There's the Force into Echo. Aegis of the Immortal on this Gyro, but he's gonna die. The first life gone. No Tail gone for 75 seconds. And Kinguin coming into battle around the Gyro, but the Fisher blocks them off. The cheese eaten up by Nisha. Double Force Staff away and Patos. Burrow Strike back as the Lycan moves forward. But Jirax jumps the Rubik, slaps him around a little bit there, and Rubik's dead for 80. Luna with no BKB. Double Force again. They are shifting these heroes around the map as the Blink Burrow from Patos catches Seb. He's got AC, but no pipe or BKB, and that will be the end of the Lycan. OG with 2 heroes gone for quite some time, and Kinguin chasing forward. This is their time to shine. They're hitting their stride as they take out 3 of OG, and again, no objectives secured.
If taken down next fight, we'll lose the game.
There is the Visage. S4 shoving in bottom lane, trying to force Kinguin come back and deal with them. Exotic Deer doesn't BKB, and this might prove to be an awkward situation, but S4's getting ice blasted here. In TP's the Nature's Prophet. S4 dead. Daddy, Mr. No Tail, very big and very strong. Kills off the Ancient Apparition over towards the Dire base though. Nisha with a double damage rune going to work. Fisher blocked in. A Lotus Sword will return the Soul Assumption to fly. This is a ranged Rax going down though as Nisha thinks about the melee, but they don't have the reinforcements anywhere nearby. No Tail, he TP's top, gets 2 hits and then TP's out. Oh, does he? No. No. Does he? Heck.
And this play is really not worth it. Even if you get 5-10 hits and still die, if you don't kill the Rax, it's just...
And the mid lane line is drawn, pings are thrown out, and high ground about to be breached again.
Oh, no Lycan ulti, no Prophet for 30 seconds. They might go for tier 4s now.
There is Nisha. Not really the highest damage values coming out of this Gyro, but with the cooldown onto S4 and Fly, Patos misses the Burrow Strike. He may have opened himself up for a bit of a downfall here as the Earth Split will land, and Jirak's Echo Slam does a little bit, but not a lot. Exotic Deer turns for the Eclipse, Flies tanky though with that Gravekeeper's Cloak. And they secure themselves the melee Rax, the full Rax in mid. But here we go. There's a Fisher. Split Earth lands. Exotic Deer. Manta, get away. Still no BKB, and Nisha trying to go to work with the aggressive Force Staff. Jirak pushes the Gyro into the Enchant Totem. Epicenter will try and take that S4, but he's tanky. Lustrax stays alive. Turns back with the Patos and Kinguin. They overstep their bounds. Gyro has to buy back loot. 6,000. Definitely saving up towards it. S4 back up to 6 Bloodstone charges now as he dipped down to like 3 at one point. But he's finding them little by little, though. They're pinging, they're aiming. They want S4, no BKB for 5. In comes the Telekinesis. Oh, that's it, he's done. Buyback is available, and he's got Boots of Travel, so potentially here we see that Leshrac come into the fight. Glyph forced with the tier 4s, being pressured by the Lycan, and there's the Gyro. Returns to the battle, but Rubik, how's he died? No Tail.
Yeah, No Tail, same spot. Change the things. Has the clarity to sell so far, yet so close.
Oh, look at the Wolves. He's gone for the Wolf talent. Oh, in onto the Gyro, the Enchant Totem Echo. Nisha in trouble and dead for 110. This is OG's time. They've got 5 alive. The buyback from Prophet, of course, was expended, but Exotic Deer with the Eclipse coming out, not doing a hell of a lot here. Turned around on immediately now by S4, and the magic damage too much to handle. This has to be it now, Lacoste.
That's a game. He got caught out of position. 150 gold away from a Divine Rapier, farming that aggressively with no vision. And look at the vision from OG.
They see everything. The Great Wall of Wards here from OG as GG is called. And ESL 1 Birmingham, you're going to have OG with you. They qualify through the closed European qualies, taking down Team Kinguin as they had a nice little road through, defeating the final tribe